Hi, I'm Yumi Kapile, and you're watching Thank God It's Sorry. Hi, I'm Yumi Kapile, and thank you for... Oh my God. Loosen up. Thank God It's Filipino Friday. Hi, this is Yumi Kapile, and you're watching Thank God It's Filipino Friday here at Throga channel. One more time.
In the Philippines they are singing, voices of angels are ringing. From Gary V to Maury, every song is a wow. They hit the high notes and the low notes with Katrina and Budaka. There's SP19 and Miss Casey playing the trumpet with her mouth. They've got the choirs like the Madrigals, GiGi and Maestro Ryan sing. So let's roll out the red carpet for Lonnie, Leo and Regine. Thank God it's Filipino Friday, where the malls are a concert hall. But if you're one of the 5, hit like and subscribe. 'Cause a small percent is still time well spent. Oh, thank God it's Filipino Friday.
Magandang umaga, Mark. Magandang gabi, everybody watching. How are you today? Mark, that's to you. How are you?
Fine. I am fine.
Are you practicing your usage of space?
Are we on?
We're on. We are live.
Is this thing working?
Oh my goodness, it's so funny. We're both chatting beforehand, just kind of like, getting up in the morning, going through this thing. Mark's struggling with allergies right now, and he's coughing up and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden we're like, and we're live, yay!
That's a great intro, by the way. It's really clever.
Thank you. And the channel tag there was Yumi Kapile. She was a wonderful singer. The first time we heard her sing actually was she was one of the mall singers that we saw. She was singing all by myself in the mall. We're like, who is this? And then we got to see her a few more times. She ended up guesting on her show, and now she's actually co-writing a song with Johnny. They're working on a collab, so it's very exciting. It'll come out in due time. So it's a pretty special thing we got going on here.
Yes. As
promised from last week, we are going to start off with that very thing, actually. Maybe some mall singing, some drunk singing, just karaoke singing, just here and there. You guys submitted some pieces for us to check out, so we're going to start with that, and then we're going to break out the wheel. And kind of want to get started. I'm excited. So I'm going to click this button. I'm still learning the new buttons. I have it right. Be sure to no, this is Johnny's line. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying it. And he does it so much better than I. Just do that. And then you can hang out with us all the time and know what we're up to. Okay, so to start with, I don't want to take up too much time with watching the karaoke's, because we've got some lead songs everybody has requested as well on the request roulette. So we're just going to kind of watch a little bit here and there. And this gives you a bit of a taste of what takes place every day, everywhere, on all 9,000 islands. It is absolutely amazing. Notice he's got his cigarette in hand. Just the tone, anywhere and everywhere.
What?
you go. Oh, the clarity in that.
How do you heal a broken heart that feels like it will never be this much again?
Nice. Fluid.
Great tone on that. What's crazy to me, and Johnny and I talk about this watching clips like this or full versions. We're just getting kind of a taste right now. The accessibility and the welcoming to even sing is so foreign. Every time I watch this like this, there's no one ever sang in my house growing up. It was me yelling out on the lawnmower. That was the only one.
It's so sad. And because the Western culture is so stoic now, and it's
judgmental
it's so commodified, meaning now we have to go get our singing. We have to pay to hear somebody sing. We have got to download. We've got 1 million songs on Spotify, and everybody's got the instrument right here, and nobody's using it. So it's always out there. Everything is out there, and it's such a shame.
It really is.
A shame. And that Philippines is leading the way.
Truly. And I wish we had that here. I mean, you and I preach this all the time to our students of just, don't. I just had the discussion yesterday talking with a singer she's working on a song, a few songs, but she wasn't going to perform it until she's ready. You and I know what that means.
Yes.
It means it's never going to happen.
Right, exactly.
There is no ready. Part of the learning is doing it.
Of course. And it just makes everything so precious that you're going to be so scared and you're so vigilant then every time you sing. And all these videos are just such testament to just sing, get it out, let it go.
Get it out. Absolutely.
I was just going to ask, the Scandinavian countries are always voted the happiest place on the planet over and over again. Where's the Philippines on that list? Because to me, this stretch of island seems to be nirvana. It's just for singers anyway.
At least for singers.
It's got to be up there.
But no one cares about the singers. That's the problem, Mark. We need the world to care about that.
Because that's true. Bumming me out.
Oh my goodness! And again, just going in my statement of that is reflective of my life experience in the bubble in Western New York and all that. It was always the last, get a real job, get a this, get a that, and that's where that statement comes from. Just for clarity.
Yep.
Sweet tone. Oh, just a gentleness there. Here's a mall.
they're walking off to Macy's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They went there to go buy some socks, and on the way,
Wow.
they're giving a master class delivery. Now, they're not warmed up. They're probably not even hydrated, right? And they're just
They didn't know they were going to do that.
it's just killing it.
Wow. And you know what else I love about all these videos I'm just watching is the respect that everybody watching gives to the singer, because now I'm starting to find out it's like they're all just as good. Everybody watching could slay it also, and yet you don't see any of the tension between singers or anything. It's all pure respect.
I love that you brought that up. It's one of two things that maybe wasn't demonstrated in that you're going to get either the respect, the applaud, the nod, all of that.
Yep.
And then the other thing we've seen, no tension, but complete disregard. Because they hear it every day. They're just walking by.
Spoiled with riches.
Yeah, exactly. So you get both. It's really interesting. But definitely not a competitive tension. There's a...
Right.
Yeah.
And no, but those two girls did stop everybody in the mall. Everybody
yes. They paid attention for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
incredible.
It's wild. All right, we're bringing out the request wheel, but first, a shout out to Deb. Bought 5 coffees. Salamat sa kape, but I want to say salamat sa limang kape. Thank you very much. And when Johnny gets back, I think he might even be back from the honeymoon now. He's probably sleeping and will be for the next 2 days. We're going to see him again on Monday, but also a shout out to, let's say he'll respond to you on that. And another huge shout out and thank you to Latte Lover. Welcome back again, Mark. As Shakespeare wrote, this is the 3rd time they say there is divinity in odd numbers. From the Merry Wives of Windsor. Where's the rest of the message? I don't know if there's more to that message, but I'm sure it was wise.
That's very profound, yeah.
It is, yes. And thank you for the 20 coffees. Thank you so much, Latte. You're amazing. Okay. So, we are going to click the wheel. There is no wrong. The wheel provides greatness every time.
No sound effect yet.
If you missed last week, Mark was saying, hey, you really need a sound for that. So I sampled him making that sound, and you are now forever part of our show. You can finally add something of worth to your biography. Voiceover work for the Throga channel.
Right. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. All right, so good news. This was requested by many people. Everybody's hoping we're going to land on Katrina Velarde last week. And of course, here we are today. We are taking on, these songs are pre-selected from previous requests. We're taking on her version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Oh, you're going to do me. You're going to make me cry first song.
And this is super, super casual. She's just at home or at a hotel room, wherever she is. These are the best because it's so candid and just unprocessed and, nothing like that. You did see her a little bit in the first time you were here 10 months ago. She sang with that Budukul group. So it was like in the studio setting. So this is just her, a little more candid. Here we go. Ooh. What's happening? Who is that on the screen? I think we saw this once before. Just a fan.
Oh, fluid.
So,
Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, so far, and troubles know my lemon drops high above the chimney tops.
My God. See ya.
This is exactly where Johnny would say, "Okay, we're done. Show's over."
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What's crazy about Katrina, and we've reacted to a lot of her songs for obvious reasons. Very often, when a singer throws that much, like the kitchen sink at the song,
Yep.
I get exhausted.
Yep.
In a sense of like, it's overdone. There's too many trills. It got in the way of the meaning of the song. Like there's those feelings where I get disconnected.
Yep.
She keeps me connected with all of that, and that's
Completely
such
agree.
a rare ability.
Because every riff, all the phrasing changes, all the delays in time, right? She has embodied the lyric. She's still singing the lyrics. The sentiment is never thrown aside. And I think what triggers us is that, especially for you and I, when we start hearing technique, then I'm like, now my teacher hat goes on, and I'm
Totally.
like, okay, well, you could have lifted that. Just like your glottis is doing this. Like, it's like, I want to be a fan of the song as well. And so I could listen to her sing the phone book, as the cliche goes.
Right.
And because what she does is introduce herself to me just now as such a playful spirit, so trusting in her own abilities that she's just playing with her food. and it's so glorious that I'm just enthralled with who she is and the choices she made, both in her life and in this 3 minutes that I got to view her, right? And that it connects me with that song in a way that I've never been connected with before. She is the perfect example of the embodiment of singing, whereas she's using every cell in her body she surrendered it to the performance. And you could see with the gesturing sometimes, and the mouth goes horizontal and then vertical. It's all her body parts are obeying the servicing of the song.
And I see that in like really good jazz singers, where like the word why, like it's just like the lip, the play, the tongue, like everything, just like I love that you use the word chew the food. It's like she's chewing literally on that formant, and that just gives it like this flavor that is the only way to achieve that is by being present in that moment and that willingness to go there, the permission.
And without saying it, she's being playful with the song, right? Just rolling it around in her mouth like that. It's unbelievably free, right? So she's the essence of freedom. Unbelievable. And she's not a bad tone.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Very acceptable.
She falls in the category of, okay, it's
right.
We can listen to this.
Bring her to the mall.
Yeah. All right, ready to spin the wheel. Someone just asked if Mission Souls is on the wheel. It's actually right there. It's pointed to it, but I didn't spin it yet, so we don't know if that's going to land. There's too many greats to get to everybody, so let's see who's next. So cheesy. Oh, it's Mission Souls. That's so funny. Okay. Oh my God, I love that I get to hear you every time we're on the wheel now. All right, we are taking on a song, just to mix it up a little bit. John will have to catch up on some of these. We're going to take on Living on a Prayer. So we're doing a Bon Jovi cover. Now this band, this is a family band, and there's always something so special when you're in the same household. You know, the same, and part of it is genetics. You and I have had conversations about this. You know, there's genetics at play, of course, but it's what you're listening to. It's spending time with each other. All those little idiosyncrasies on a deeper level. And we did an interview with them actually just a month ago, and it was just really cool to get to know all of them. Just a great family. Second, the dad basically taught the kids how to play each of their instruments, and then they took off from there, you know, learning on their own for the most part.
What awesome. That's great.
These kids, they've only been playing for like 2 years on average. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I believe it's just a short period of time. Here is Living on a Prayer. You guys think the wheel is rigged? If it is, who's complaining?
Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. He's
right, little pause here. Someone asked, Escape Your Bubble asked, I wonder if music talent runs in Mark's family too. So I'm gonna let you take that, because you and I have had discussions on our personal experiences, both starting out as drummers and then transitioned into singers and songwriters, and what our experiences were with music as kids versus what is happening here. Take it away.
Completely different. Oh my God. And so I'm one of 5. There's 5 siblings, right? And because I played every kid, so we had, boy, how do you describe? Well, so we had the typical TV family that you'd see on, a sitcom in the 50s.
Okay.
And so in other words, it was stay-at-home mom, dad comes home from work, we're all sitting around the kitchen table, right? So we all had to take an instrument to round out our education. My oldest sister took flute, then piano. Next sister, my brother took violin, which became an electric guitar. And because he got electric guitar, I chose drums, and that ruined it for my younger sister. Because as soon as my brother and I started a band, it was like, this is the crappiest stuff. It's like, this noise got to go. My poor mother, she put up with band practice in the basement, and it wasn't like that. It wasn't as polished as that. And so this is back in New Jersey in the States, and the ground there, my neighbors were the guys in Parliament Funkadelic, that band.
Really?
And so the Plainfield, New Jersey, where I grew up, is famous for a lot of things, riots and all kinds of bad stuff, but also for Parliament Funkadelic. So it was a real music culture there, but I was one step removed from it. And number one, because of the color of my skin, and number two, because my parents kept saying, like, no, music, just fun, just set, like, not for real.
Don't real.
We didn't mean forever. And so as a teenager, I was like, what do you mean I can't pursue this? Like, what do you mean? It's like, you're ruining your life. You're the one that gave me the drums. It's
right.
So
oh my goodness.
This is ironic to me, because after high school, I dropped out of college. I started doing the bar circuit, and I played with the guys in Bon Jovi, with Tico and Richie and Alec. That's how I came up. We're all in the same circuit.
Wild.
I used to sub, like, as a drummer, I would sub for Tico because he was in a band called Frankie and the Knockouts, and they were just coming around. Richie used to come down and jam with us on Sunday nights. It's like it was just mix and match. And I'm just saying this with love now. These kids, they're restricting themselves by imitating American singers. Because after listening to all these beautiful Filipino voices, and then to hear them go, whoa!
It's so simple compared to the rest.
Yes. And they're sort of channeling. I know they're super famous, so it's a really popular song.
Totally.
But it's like, I went on to hear these kids sing in their style, because it's like they're restricting themselves to be like John.
Right. Well, and to piggyback on that, this is something that we all start off as, right? It's like we mimic to learn initially, right? So they take on a lot of rock stuff. They're doing Deep Purple. They're doing Bon Jovi. They're obviously Evanescence. They're all over the place, which is amazing. And the musicianship that they have is just next level. And Ice, the drummer,
good.
I stopped playing when I was 18. I'm just like, he's already doing where I left off after 10 years of playing.
Well, there's where the sibling competition, right, is so healthy, in that, everybody's at a high level. So, he looks fairly young. So, like, you come in and you're already up 10 notches, because you don't have to start from scratch. You're hearing everybody dedicate themselves, right?
Yes.
And that was my advantage. I had older siblings, so I watched them practice. I watched them be moved by music. So as a really young kid, I was like, let me in that club. I want to go in there. And here's my segue. So I don't know if my mirror image is going to work. So
ooh, yes.
And the reason I'm bringing this up, there's my new book, right? Split Second Singing. The very first words I wrote were, "What you're about to read was my effort to prove my father wrong." That's how I opened the book.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on that. That's fantastic. And also, while we're on that topic, there's a link in the description to voicelesson.com that goes to Mark's page as well.
Thank you. But so my point is, so the tease was, yes, kids, you should have music in your life, and that, but don't make it your life. And so then I had to swim against that current, and there's just nothing more inspiring than trying to prove your father wrong. So I ruined my life.
Well, we're grateful to your dad and to your stubborn childhood to go against him. All right, let's keep going here.
Tommy's got a 6-string in half. Now he is holding in what he used to make it talk so tough.
Mom is on the right. Yeah. And this is Nisha on guitar.
When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, "Baby, it's okay. Someday we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer.
She's got so much trust already. So young.
We gotta hold on, ready or not. You live for the fight when that's all that you've got. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Whoa, halfway there.
Incredible.
Man, it's so funny because I just reflecting on what you're just talking about and thinking about what my life was like as a kid in music. You know, it was very similar to yours, and except we were in a farm town and the other side of your immediate culture was very different. But
Right.
the thing is that if I was raised in a family, and I think this would be true of you as well, if you were raised in a family where this was encouraged and cultivated as everything else, we probably would be doing something different.
Yep. I'd be a doctor.
Exactly. We'd still be going against what was.
Exactly.
It's so
You're
funny.
spot on. You're spot on. This is reminding me, though, just to cap the story up, back in those club days when I'm hanging out with those guys, Richie and I were talking, Richie Sambora, the guitar
Yeah.
player, and he's saying, yeah, there's this singer, John, and he's like, his uncle owned the power station. He had connections and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to join his band. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think you should. And I said, who's going to buy a record from somebody called Bon Jovi? It's like, that's never going to fly.
So branding was not your forte.
Nor fortune telling.
Or fortune telling, exactly. Oh my goodness, that's funny. All right, let's see who's on the wheel next. Let's spin. Easy Mill. We're going back to the Wish Bus for this one. Panalo. This is a rapper that we're going to check out. And before we do, Super Chat from Superfly Lee. Thank you so much for, and you said thank you for Mission Souls family. Absolutely. Thank the wheel for that. And you guys suggesting, thank you for the support. And we also had a coffee come in from Chris, one of our Diamond members. Another great TGIFF. Thanks, Richard and Mark. Very welcome. Okay, here we go. Can you guys remind my Panalo? What does that word mean? That I do not recall. Morning, Mom.
Mga kababayan!
Wait, is that true, Art? Did it start on this and then it lands on that? Well, in that case, this became a very predictable show. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to, if that's the case, we'll have to fix that, obviously. And you're saying, means to win. Thank you, Jude.
Wish
Turn up!
1075.
Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa pagsig ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. Pangyayari sa mga panika na sa mundo, kinabukasan na natin to. Hey, keep running your mouth when you're lying and stay on my business or watch you dying. I'm taking my people to highest rate crime, but regular living, and that's what I'm trying to prove. Instead of just lying in boots, first true Filipino rapper on the news. Enjoy it if you're cool. Haters cause lose while I put my city on the map. 2200. Longo city, no cap. Never forgetting the street where my cousin would sit, where we always just listen to rap. Kendrick, M and ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. Been mundane till the sun came. Now I want fame like a kid in a trap. Hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. Go wave, you trippin'. Had a homie, he was crippin'. Ain't got no love for the people who talk over songs when they claiming they listen. These bars never done. 3 stars in the sun. Ay, blue, red, draped down on the flag. No, we never fear none. Most of us didn't grow up with a trust fund. Know that I'm willing to kill for a loved one. I'm on the move from another in the summer, reminding my people to shout. Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa pagsik ng ating dugo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. Pangyayari sa mga panika na sa mundo, kinabukasan na natin to. Ay, kung inakala mong isang lingwahe lang kaya gamitin ni easy, may laka mapapala ko ganyan ka mag-isip kay bathala. Kasi singil utang na galing sa loob na lumutang, hinain sa turon na may pusang sinaisa. Uray no nga ibagakin niya yung tiuti, tituyak lang ang agur-uray no sinuti agdayo. Tapno asasang itam akin tiwagas mo ang payo, natakay tayo tumong patayod kakanato'y bayo. Si kayo nga am-amin, lahat kayo, all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kinda discriminated in my own home country. Some say like, puti-muti soy. I ain't tisoy, I'm Pinoy. And it's weird that nobody will ever look at me the same way again. To make it all the time, but it was soon they say. Sa nanala na ako na malapan, ipinugutan sila pa sa makta na lahat na nasaktan na nalaman nila na pinatay ang kanilang bayani sa karagatan ng bansa na pag-aari ng Pilipino. Despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil. Bakit?
Goosebumps.
Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa pagsik ng ating dugo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. Pangyayari sa mga panika na sa mundo, kinabukasan na natin to.
Wish exclusive on Wish 1075.
Damn. And here's the deal. so often you hear somebody try to rap and then sing, right? And you can always tell the singers that try to rap sound too much like Will Smith back in the day, back in the French Prince day. It's too musical.
Right. Makes it more pop friendly and all that. Yeah.
And because they can't take the music out of their voice, right? It's really hard for a singer to go atonal when you do the rap stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be because of that Filipino blood. He's a really good singer, and then he turns off that switch, and he's a really good rapper. And those two usually don't gel. Usually, you can hear, like, when a rapper tries to sing, it's like a little pitch issue here and there, and he
or
is
vice
spot
versa.
on.
Yeah,
exactly. And so the combo there is like a really impressive. His phrasing and rhythm is off the hook.
It's absolutely amazing.
And his singing is really good.
Yes. Johnny and I reacted to him, that actual performance before. I forgot how percussive he is. And to be that percussive that quickly is even harder, because it's talk about tension and release. Like all of your articulator muscles have to just like trap the air, have that explosion, and then be relaxed again while maintaining the pitch, like you're saying. I mean, that's the separation between articulation and intonation that's taking place there. It's just fabulous.
Muscle independence personified, right?
Yes.
And the gesture, all the gesture stuff is so important. If there's singers watching, sing with your hands. That is the ticket to that kind of freedom.
Great note. Speaking of singing with your hands, someone just asked if we reacted to Spain from Gary. We actually, in part 1 that you were on 10 months ago, we reacted to that, and he was...
I remember that. Yeah,
I mean, his whole body is dancing as he sings.
That was thick, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to test the wheel, guys. We're going to see if this is true. Is the wheel rigged? If it lands on Bernie, which I won't complain about, then we know it's rigged. If this happens 3 times in a row. And we'll have to come up with a new program. Here we go. Oh, it's close, but it's not. It is not rigged. We're going to the Madz. This is the Madrigal, Filipino Madrigal singers. And, I think you might have even heard a little bit of them last time. We got a new song to check out. Here we go. This is the best. See,
they're just sitting around a house.
They're having dinner, and or this is whatever this scenario is.
It's what I do every night. You're not singing every night.
I have kids. If I start singing, they're gone. So this is Sana Wala ng Wakas, Wish It Would Never End. And this is a soup party. Okay, here we go. as we're listening, we got a ways to go here, but as we're listening, one of the things I'm realizing is they're not in their places, right? So
Right.
that changes everything in terms of your ear to trust in where you are. So when I say places, usually there's here's a section for the baritones and the tenors and the altos, sopranos. So just be just around in the sound bouncing off in that space, not being a typical practice space or a stage. You're not next to the person that gives you that security of like, I'm on the right pitch. They're
And no one's going tenors now.
now. Right. Well, maybe it's the
phrasing.
camera guy. You.
One-handed then.
You one-handed, exactly.
The phrasing, they're all so unified. It's gorgeous. Just
Yeah,
gorgeous.
and you're pointing out in the chat, and they just ate. On top of it all.
Make me feel worse. Thank you.
Salamat, prinsesa.
Dynamics. Beautiful.
Just reading each other's mind here.
Yeah.
I can't even look at a glass of wine and sing like this.
Oh, no way. Wow.
With no pitch reference outside of themselves. And dinner never sounded so good. I mean,
I got chills just thinking of how it must have felt to be in the room.
yes, it's like a
Right?
sound bath in that.
God. And you said it best. They're reading each other's minds, and that's, scientific research has proven that brain waves, cardiac, heart rate, right? All the biorhythms start to sync up, and it's such a clear example there. They're all breathing as one. They're all raising. Their pitch was like that. And the Filipino language is not tonal, right?
Correct.
That's amazing. That is just amazing.
You want to explain what tonal is for those of you who don't understand?
In a lot of Asian
I think
countries,
Cantonese, right? Is
Cantonese and Mandarin is, Vietnamese is, there's a pitch that's associated with a meaning. So, if it's a downward pitch, literally the note itself serves as part of the meaning of the word.
Did you just swear? Do I need to put the explicit? Okay.
So my point is that there are more people in Asian countries with perfect pitch because the language is deserves it or requires it better,
right?
And their relative pitch is by far excels in Western countries where it's not pitch specific.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's not the case in their language. They're just that good.
So yeah, just incredible.
It is amazing. All right, we're going to try to squeeze two more in here. Now, I'm going to spin the wheel one last time, and then I saved one to close off with. It is a personal choice of mine. I hope you guys approve. It's not Morissette. We are trying to bring all new artists to mark, or at least not repeat from last week anyway. So I know that's going to be the request. Don't worry, there's more Morissette coming very soon. Here we go. Let's check out this non-rigged spinning wheel. Oh, this sound is just ridiculous. I do see a pattern on the wheel. It seems to just like edge just a little bit. So we're gonna have to fix that so it's a little bit.
You're pushing the button too hard.
Yes. Gentle push.
It's your fault. It's all your fault.
But I'm not complaining because I want to see this one again. The classic song, All By Myself. Little David Foster action. And this is actually last time you were with us, not last time, 10 months ago, the first time you were here, we reacted to a band called SB19. And they are independent band. They're running their own, managing their own thing. They're on a world tour. I mean, they're killing it, and they're doing exactly what they should be doing. And this is kind of a breakout moment. So this is 2024. This is one of the members, Stell, and we knew he could sing. He's got high range, things like that. But for Johnny and I, this was he can sing. We're just kind of discovering what he could do. So this is very exciting for us. To watch again. So this is the David Foster with Stell, the Hitman Tour, Manila 2024.
When I was young, I never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
Whoa. Gorgeous.
Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure. And love so distant and obscure remains secure.
what's coming.
The original key, which is crazy. I can't imagine. He's relatively young, right? Do you guys know how old he is in the chat?
I was going to ask that.
Yeah, so he's 20 something, but I'm not sure exactly what his age is. 2024. That setting with David Foster next to you, like what kind of pressure? Like is the adrenaline, the just like how that affects your breathing and everything else. And we've already heard up to this point in the song, the air pressure that he's spending. And still having those Melissimo quick little trills mixed in just shows the skill sets, like how deeply rooted they are in his mind to execute that.
Where is he? What? Myself.
So that's C5.
Oh my God.
I know. And we're not done.
I know.
He just turned 30. Okay, so he's like 29 here. 27 at this time, someone's saying. So anyway, just
incredible.
Can be really delicate.
Dynamic.
Yep. I'm covered in goosebumps. That's a G5.
Oh my God. What's his name?
Stell. Stell. How do you say his last name? A hero? A-J-E-R-O? Is it something? Jaro? Something like that? Yeah, he's just one of 5 amazing individuals in the band SB19, but his range power.
And the ease he's got, you can hear this shared space in his resonance where it's never setting in one place. He's not placing it, he's allowing it. It's just so fluid, beautiful.
Yeah.
And you could see it in his body language, how comfortable he is.
Yes.
Clearly performs a lot, but wow.
Absolutely.
Good day for him.
Yes. And that moment was just so special.
Wow.
All right, my friends, we've got one more. This is a personal pick of mine. GiGi Delada. GiGi, the vibes. Now, you did get to hear them in one song, again, 10 months ago. Got a little resurgence. I love Frank Sinatra. I love GiGi. This performance, I think, is something special. And I'm really excited to share this with you. So, Sylvester is his name. That's his full name. That's right. Really, really cool name. All right, Sylvester. All right, here we go.
What? Fantastic. No.
Thank you. I'll check that.
Spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.
Nice.
In other words, yeah. Baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore.
Velvet.
You are
Oh yeah.
all I long for, all I worship and adore.
And a storyteller.
Yes,
In
yes.
other words, please, please be true. In other words, I love you.
All right, little pause here. Then we'll roll it out from this. I knew this was a fit for you. What are you feeling?
love
What are
it.
your thoughts?
You just said it. She's a storyteller. And again, I would stress this a million times every day. She is singing the lyrics, not the pitches. And the pitches come along for the ride. Her gestures, I love you. It's like all of that is embodying the song. So she hands her body over to the message, to the sentiment. And the rest of it is play. She's in the sandbox, in the vocal sandbox, just rolling the sound around in her mouth just before she releases it. And that velvety tone, the comfort, the independence that she's exhibiting, right? It's always that as a listener, you want the musicians to be in total control, because then as a listener, I hand my keys over to you. It's like, you have my universe. You got me at hello.
Take my heart. Yeah.
Exactly. And so it's such a joy to listen to, because you know she's going to take us on a ride, and it's going to be a wonderful ride, right? Right from the beginning, so inventive to put that funk groove in the, it's like, oh, where are we going? And so just so great to go on a joyride with people so incredibly in it for the right reasons.
And like her, singers like her, for all the reasons you just pointed out, is the exciting thing is that every time she sings this, you will have a new experience, because she's allowing for that. I mean, she's got a schematic. She knows where she's going to go up. She's got a little planned moments or whatever, but it's new every single time. Earlier this year, I had the absolute pleasure of getting to actually meet her briefly, but see her. She was in Tampa, and I took my daughter, Aurora. We went and saw her live.
Great.
It's that good the entire show. She's just amazing. While we're stopped, also, huge shout out to Betty and the wifey. Thank you for your 5 coffees. Salamat sa pagkape. He says, thanks for Mission Soul's wheel pick. It was rigged, so again. So it was well rigged. We need more of theirs. I agree. Great show. Wifey says hello. Hello to both of you. Okay, here we go. Let's play this out.
Incredible.
See where we're going. John's got such a good feel. lead on that.
Fly me to the moon and
So
get
smooth.
away. Let me play among the stars. I wanna see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss my highway song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please, oh please, please be true. No, no, no. In other words, oh, in
Oh, the edge too.
Love it. Oh, yeah. So consistent.
Fly me to the
Unbelievable.
I actually forgot how good that was, knowing it was that good.
So good. So incredibly consistent through there. And the amount, as you know, and the amount of change her vocal track is dancing along with the intention that she has.
Yes.
Because to get that rich of tone throughout your entire range, there's no hot spot, there's no dull spot, right? She's just got access to everything up and down. Incredible skill set and such a playful artist, right? Such great choices coming out.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
To that, two things real quick. So I never mean to rush this, but Wilma Haro, thank you so much for super chat. Good evening, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for that. Question came in from Latte. She asked, she says, shaping the vowels. We were talking about a little bit of that earlier. I don't know if you want to explain a little more of what she was doing specifically.
When you make a sound, there's going to be a stack, like think of pancakes, a stack of overtones. That's resonance that is above that. The first two shape the vowel sound. The next three create the character, whether it's bright or dull. And so what she's doing as she's so subtly moving her mouth and interiorly, it's going to be a lengthening or shortening of the tube in there. And so when we're talking about just rolling it around the mouth, it's literally like any little move of the tongue combined with any little move of the lips. Hey, 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 hey.
Just open, it reflects different frequencies. Yeah.
Exactly. Super simple. But the problem for an amateur is that there's air pressure that's all constantly flowing. So with every tiny fluctuation, there needs to be a calibration coming up underneath the folds. so that the instrument's always in balance. And so her control is just the essence of balance between whatever shape she's making here and whatever energy she's bringing up from below. Those two are always in sync. And that's what I'm marveling at, because often when you hear somebody and their voice will crack, that's an imbalance, obviously. And we could play it like, I meant to do that. So I'm good at that.
We do it all the time.
But she's clearly not dealing with that. So it just means her, like when I say she's surrendering her body, it is so complex to do what she's doing, and yet she makes it look so playful.
You can't micromanage it, any of it.
Exactly. You can't think fast enough. Yeah. So it's just unbelievable demonstration of the potential we all have.
Yes. Well, she's amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I want to give you guys a heads up. Next week, Johnny is back. So in the comments after this live stream, we're looking for song suggestions for Jessica Sanchez, Josh Cullen of SB19. You want to do some solo stuff as his, and Eva Nobelzada, who is, I believe she's Filipino Mexican. I've seen her perform live. She's amazing. So let us know what songs you'd like us to check out next week. Mark, it has been an absolute pleasure, as always, to have you here. Thank you for your wisdom and your presence. Be sure, everybody watching, to check out the link in the description. You can go directly to his website and stay up to date on what's happening. He's got his own YouTube channel as well. We'll add that in the comments. And he's got a book coming out. We'll talk more about that when it happens. So stay alert.
And welcome back, Johnny.
And welcome back, Johnny. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thank you for all the support. Have a great weekend.